By the time the sun comes up, millions of Americans are on their way to work or are there already. They have the equipment they need, they are dressed according to code, and some of them have checked off the first item on their list of things to do. The same should be true for you. You need to be ready to go to work the minute businesses open their doors. After all, you are competing with hundreds, even thousands of job seekers. The sooner you get your foot in those doors, the better. To do so, you need to carefully organize your time. The value of organizing your time comes down to one simple rule. The more interviews you get, the less time it takes to find a job. Need proof? Consider this. Today's job seeker stays unemployed an average of 24 to 32 weeks. That same job seeker usually gets only 1 or 2 interviews per week. But what if you could get 10 interviews per week? How much faster would you find a job? While 10 interviews may sound optimistic, it is possible if you organize your time. To get 10, 8, or even 5 interviews a week, you will need to work hard. The average job seeker spends only 15 hours a week looking for a job. If possible, you should spend twice that, or even more. But all the hours in the world won't do you any good if you don't manage your time.
It's important to realize just how many parts there are to a job search, how many different tasks you have to accomplish on a given day. Of course, there are job openings to find and apply for and interviews to go on, but there are other productive ways to spend your time. There are cover letters to write, resumes to customize, and companies to research. You can spend hours just making phone calls to prospective employers and your network contacts. You can spend time creating an online portfolio, organizing your contacts list, or just hitting the streets and gathering applications. And of course, you need to schedule time for your own personal health. Exercise, take a walk, do something to help relieve the stress that comes with finding a job.
Make sure that you're aware of current events. So instead of parking in front of a television and watching your favorite comedies or soap operas, I would suggest you watch news events, your local television, local TV channels. I would say go to the library, spend some time reading, find out what's current. Increase your circle of friends and peers. Meet someone new, attend local events, charity events. I would even volunteer if you have a passion or something that you're interested in the social arena. Volunteer. It doesn't have to be long term. Tell them they can have 1 day a week, something of that nature. Stay mentally and physically active.
One of the most effective ways to organize your time is to set up a job search schedule.